Cool thing you can do as far as when you're using like stuff like vibrato or stuff like that, you can actually make an LFO that essentially goes from like a dry wet, right? So essentially doesn't start with the insane amount of vibrato like we have here. I'm going to go ahead and go to the matrix. And since I put LFO 3 on the fine tune of oscillator A, what I'm going to do is with my new LFO with LFO 4, I'm going to set this to envelope and I'm going to slow it to like maybe half. And I'm going to go ahead over here and I'm going to say I want the aux source to be LFO 4 for the fine tune. This is the dry wet, well, how it would be brought in, right? So if I was to not have anything, right? If I just have it on, this would be like 100%, and this would be 0%. So I was just to go ahead and say, okay, this is controlled by LFO 4. Imagine this is essentially starting from quiet. If I turn it down, you can't hear it, but with LFO 4, you can, right? Okay, so, but what I'm going to do is a little bit more of a slope. So that way the actual vibrato kind of comes in a little bit less in the beginning of the sound and more in the later of the sound.